All right, come on. No one likes to talk about taxes, right? Well, tax season, though, is still around the corner, whether you want to talk about it or not. Steve has some tips to help you get ready.
Yes, it is that time of the year, and yes, you only have 2 weeks left. So hopefully you have all your paperwork, all your financial documents in order, and then you come and you see the specialist. Here we have Vera Wright, tax specialist from Bank of Hawaii and vice president. Okay, so Vera, let's talk about those dates. Let's talk about those deadlines. How much time do we have left?
Well, we have 2 weeks left until your tax returns are due for the federal, and then 3 weeks for the state.
Okay, so what do we do? And let's keep in mind, last year we had a few extra days because it landed on a holiday. What do we do if we can't make that deadline?
Well, if you can't make that deadline, you can file an extension. That's Form 4868 for the federal. Hawaii does not require a form unless you have a tax due. And then just make sure that you pay your taxes on time, because there's not an extension to pay, there's just an extension to file. And if you do extend your return, make sure that you file your return by October 15th for the federal and October 21st for the state.
Okay, so the big question that everyone's talking about is, how do you lower your taxable income? What are some of the secrets?
Well, there's still just a little bit of an opportunity to do something for 2012. If you're eligible to make an IRA contribution, you can do that by April 15th and count it on your 2012 return. That may reduce your 2012 taxes, but beyond that, let's go ahead and look forward to 2013. With 2013, there's some things that you may want to plan around. Like you may want to try to stay in the lower tax bracket, so defer or spread income into multiple years if you can. Another thing that you can look at is your estimates and your withholding. You may need to adjust those with the new tax law. Tax rates went up. You may need to increase your withholding a little bit and take some other taxes that came into play, like the Medicare tax, in connection with that. Look at your deductions. The deductions are now subject to some thresholds and phase-outs, and so you might want to plan around your deductions. Do you defer or accelerate those deductions? And it kind of depends on your personal income tax situation.
So are there any other tips? I mean, obviously there's a lot to digest here.
There is a lot to digest, and there are some other things you can do. Like you may want to look at your IRA, and does a Roth conversion make sense? Look at your asset allocation. Where is your income coming from, and what is the best tax situation for you? But there's some information on the web at irs.gov, or you may want to consult your tax advisor.
And get it done as soon as possible, right?
Yeah,
right.
Sooner better.
Vera Wright, Vice President for Bank of Hawaii, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate it. By the way, this complete interview with all the information is going to be on our website, hawaiinewsnow.com. We'll be right back.